What's going on YouTube? Welcome to the video where I get my clutch replaced because I fried it on a car cruise last weekend. Now, I know what you're thinking, welcome back. It's been like 6 months since you uploaded a video. Yes, I'm sorry about that, but these things cost money and I am not shooting out wads of cash, unfortunately, but I promise you the channel is still well and truly alive. As long as I've got things to do on this car, there will be videos. Now that being said, I do have a new head unit because I'm sick of this stock head unit, so as soon as I can get Greg to give me a hand, we're going to be popping the new head unit in and we'll make a video on that. But I need to haul ass to race division because this clutch is going to take some time to do, and I'm about an hour and a half away from race division, and I want to try and avoid the traffic if possible, or as much traffic as I can, because this clutch, it's the release bearing mainly. It'll allow me to start, like I can get it into first and then take off, and then I'm just rev matching to change through the gears from there, because I am not very confident that I'm going to be able to get up there with this clutch bearing. Like, you run it for 10 minutes and you can smell it burning already. So if I break down halfway there, then I'll get a tow from wherever I break down. Fingers crossed though, I managed to make it all the way, but I guess we'll have to see how we go. That being said, we better get out of here, so let's do it. We're so close. The clutch smells terrible and it's making some weird ass noises that you probably can't hear. Squeaky ass noises. But we're nearly there, so we're gonna make it, I think.
So the new clutch is an Exedy Racing Clutch. It's a single plate clutch that isn't super expensive and it has a close to OEM feel. I didn't want something heavy that would be painful to drive, but I did need it to hold more torque. So the center console needed to be stripped in order for us to disconnect the gear stick from the gearbox. Once that was done, the exhaust, the drive shaft and the gearbox were removed, as were the old flywheel and clutch. The existing flywheel we're going to machine and reuse. This is the new clutch bearing. It's all shiny and pretty. Now this one is the old one, looking more like a thrashed out glory hole. It was actually what was creating the problem for me, not so much the clutch itself. Now this is a pretty common issue with 86s and BRZs, so if you've got one, expect to probably be doing this yourself soon. So the next step was to connect the bearing to the throwout fork, re-grease the gearbox and wait for the flywheel to make its return. Now the flywheel's back from being machined, it's placed back in the car and ready for the new clutch plate. Now that we've got the clutch plate attached to the flywheel, the next step is to install the pressure plate.
So that last clip was me leaving the camera recording and wasting all the battery. Now that I'm home though, at least I can film an outro. Not that there's a lot to say, but the clutch itself does feel very OEM, which is great because that's what I wanted. Sorry I didn't film much more than I did. It was pretty noisy in there and I didn't want to really get in their way and stop them doing things for the sake of filming. It's already a pretty long process as it is without me getting in their way. Just taking the drive shaft out and the exhaust and dropping the gearbox, it all takes a lot of time. Not that I've tried to do it myself, but I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Like I said at the start, I am going to be replacing the stock head unit in my car. I already have the new head unit, so it's just a case of putting it in. So stay tuned for that in the coming weeks. Yeah, right, we've heard that before. But if you did like the video, remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And I'll see you in the next one.